If all of our wetlands disappeared, what happens? Wetlands are carbon sequestration, housing and habitat for different wildlife and waterfowl. Why aren't people more concerned that we're losing thousands of acres every year? Hi, my name's Mikayla Stinson, and I am a conservation specialist with Ducks Unlimited Canada based out of Eastern Ontario. Ducks Unlimited Canada is a conservation-based organization. Our main focus is to create, manage, and restore wetlands on public and private property. In terms of wetland loss, everyone focuses on Toronto GTA area because that's where development is growing. We're seeing a lot of agricultural loss. We're seeing wetlands, forests, everything is disappearing under development. But what a lot of people don't understand is that Eastern Ontario is not far behind in that area. We're seeing small towns of small populations become these huge cities in the blink of an eye, really. People from the cities are like, well, why am I seeing ducks on my property when I live in a subdivision? Why am I seeing deer? Humans built on their home and they have nowhere else to go. We're trying to bring something back that was originally there. It might not go back in the same spot, but it'll still benefit people, it'll benefit wildlife, and it's just doing something good to help combat that loss. We're here at the Gford Project today. We're about an hour south of Smith Falls, just tucked away in a little town called Delta. You blink and you miss it. It is a crossroad town, but those are some of our best locations for projects. This was built in, I believe, 1989. It started out as a beaver dam management. So right here where we have the water control structure, it was held by a beaver dam itself. But beaver dams aren't forever. They do give out, which means this whole wetland would disappear after a couple of years. Mr. Gford reached out to us to make this a more permanent solution so that the wildlife wouldn't have to go and find somewhere else later on.
When we bought the property, the negotiations with the owner that we bought the property off of and the neighbors were already talking to Ducks Unlimited about preserving the wetlands. So we just signed right on. I'm an early morning person, so I get up usually at 6, pour a cup of coffee and sit looking out the window back over the pastures of the wetland. And I am thrilled every morning when those swans come up. It's just so comforting to know that we have an opportunity to see them, that they're on property that they know is protected, and that they'll be there for as long as they want to be.
Partnering with Ducks Unlimited, it was really a no-brainer. I mean, I bought this property. I'm looking to enhance its appeal and value to me and to the future. To be able to have access to that funding, to that technical expertise, I couldn't imagine taking it on my own. To know that they're out there and fundraising and trying to enhance and protect and restore these wetlands, I think is absolutely terrific. And I would recommend to any other landowner to do the same, because really without those partnerships in place, it's something that an individual would be hard pressed to take on their own.
Private landowners are probably our number one partner that we work with to build wetlands. And there's different programs that we offer to help with that loss of wetlands and any other conservation efforts. So we have small wetland restoration. So those are 1/2 acre wetlands that we excavate and they turn into small hemi-marsh systems. We have large engineered wetlands like the Gford Project here. We have a nest box program, and what that does is we supply the boxes and the landowner puts them up, and that provides more nesting for wood ducks and mergansers. We have agricultural best management practices. Once again, if you have wetland on your property, but if you have a farm and you need eaves troughs or you need a watering system and the funding just isn't there for you, you can reach out to us. We also have a managed forest tax incentive program, which is in partnership with the MNRF. There isn't just one thing we can do, so it all depends on the property or what's brought to the table, and then we develop a plan to work with whoever we're partnering with at the time. We are a conservation-based organization. We're here to help the landowners, not control them. We're just here to help you with this wetland to help enhance your property.